welcome to Week 8 of OHSAA football and Waycross Community Media coverage of this affair between the Warriors and these West Clermont Wolves. I'm Jake Williams, along with my partner Ian Liddell. We are happy to be here tonight. You know, Ian, since the last time I was here, I looked on and the Warriors, they and their nation were in early stages of what they and the coaching staff cultivated into a masterful season. They have given me and others zero reasons not to believe these guys are who we thought they were back in the summer. I do see the Wolves as home wreckers for somebody further down the line, but just not tonight. What are your thoughts on what we have in front of us, Ian?
I think we have a good battle going on here with, as you said, Winton Woods right now sitting at 6-0 in the conference. So far, they've had a dominating defense, but West Clermont is 4-2 coming into this game, and we would anticipate a competitive contest tonight. But I gotta feel Winton Woods gonna be in pretty good shape here.
We do probably have a competitive contest. Over the years, I've seen my share of these games against West Clermont, and they always give a good account of themselves. Before we go too far, we want to tell you that officials, the referee is Matthew Kleiner. Sean Burns is the center judge. Marvin Doyle, the umpire. Jeffrey Gorsuch. Chad Switzer's the line judge, and Jason Arthur. Chain gang for this game is going to be Rick Bedford, Chris Como, Jeff Kelly, Chip Wilson, and Derek Wright.
Tonight for this game tonight, the weather is ideal. We've had great fall weather, cool mornings and warm afternoons, but the weather will not play any factor at all tonight. I don't see any breeze really. Perfectly dry conditions, so it's an ideal night for football.
Yeah, it is. I know we missed out on that hurricane weather of a couple weeks ago, and this weather we have here is just gorgeous for what we have to look forward to. Hopefully, Winton Woods can bring their A game tonight and do what needs to be done.
Yeah, I was looking at the standings right now. You've got Anderson sitting at 6-0 in the conference, and Winton Woods. Looked like Anderson's playing the Walnut Hills tonight, who's 0-6. So pretty likely Anderson's going to win tonight, and so Winton Woods got to win to stay up. Right now, what are they ranked in the state? Winton Woods, they're in the top couple, right? Aren't they?
I really don't look at those rankings anymore. I just look at ball games myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Winton Woods comes in here. They've been giving a good account of themselves all year, and it's just a question. They know who their identity is. They know who they are now. Early part of the season, the offense had some, broken spaces, but the defense is coming along real strong as we see West Clermont getting ready to kick this ball off to the Warriors. Now, we do have a uniform situation tonight. Charles Deuce Mathis, who usually wears number 2, he'll be wearing number 6 tonight to honor his teammate Tyler Gooding, who was lost to injury a couple weeks ago. So we see number 6 out there with the special teams getting ready to receive this kickoff.
So do they need special permission to make that uniform change? I would imagine they would.
I guess I don't know myself. Yeah. We see teams spreading out. West Clermont Wolves getting ready to address this kick.
You know, sometimes when you have these big rosters, you'll sometimes see 2 players with the same number.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. I can't stand that. And this game is underway. muffed at the 20-yard line, picked up at the 16, northbound, southbound with the ball in this case, breaks a tackle, avoids the tackle, still on his feet, outrunning people. Catch this block. Oh, nice return though, all the way down to the West Clermont 28-yard line, 29-yard line.
They tried to squib kick it there, but it didn't make any difference. Once he got ahead of speed, he was going. Maybe talk a little bit later about the new NFL rule on the kickoffs. I'm not sure I quite understand it. It's
I'm not in that new NFL stuff. We see that's a good return.
That's a great return.
It's going to assure the Warriors of good field position. They're going to set it in gear at the West Clermont Wolf 29-yard line as the offense takes the field. Got Twins out to the far top of the screen, man in motion. No one went with him. Throws, catch, but he's down. Seemed like that's no gain on the play. Seems like he took a knee to make the reception.
Yeah. Looks like Clermont was ready for that one. It might have been a little low. Yeah, just like college, if his knee had been down, the play was over, but it did not go down.
So we got Bryshon Brown, number 10, is the quarterback for the Warriors tonight.
Is that a change?
No, that's
Okay. I was looking at some of the stats, and no, you're correct. Yeah.
number 14 in motion. Pass, far sideline, complete. Good yardage gain. Looks like he's going to bring that ball down to about the 21-yard line of the Wolves.
QB looks like he's got some size. What, about 6'4", 6'5", maybe taller?
Yeah, they showed him at 6'6", I believe.
Yeah.
Warriors come up on his third down. Brown hands off to Zeke Garrett. Zeke runs around people. He's still on his feet. He's going to outrun this guy to the goal line. That's going to be a touchdown for the Winwood Warriors to get this game started. That's Zeke Garrett.
He showed some speed there, but he also showed some power, too. He bowled over the guy trying to tackle him in the end zone.
That play is going to be called back on holding on the Warriors.
Oh, he lowered the wood on the guy trying to tackle him there.
Yeah, and see, these Warriors, they play bigger than they are.
Oh, my goodness.
It's too bad, though.
He must have called it later in the run because it's down to the 19, so it must have been downfield.
So it's going to be...
Because what was the line of scrimmage on that hike?
I don't know, but the scoreboard keeps calling everything 3rd and 10.
That might be about right because they called it back downfield, so he might not have quite made the first down.
Got a man in motion. Hand off to Zeke. Zeke runs through there again. They still got it. Zeke scores a touchdown, and there are no flags on this play. Touchdown, Winwood Warriors.
Some arm tackling from Clermont. He just bowled right through him.
Yeah, see, they know they got to pick it up a notch.
He didn't give up on that play either. He spun right out of it. That was an impressive run.
That's right. They know they got to step up with Gooding out of there, and that they're doing. Here we go. In for the PAT. Brian Knight, and the hold is down, the kick is up.
And it's good.
And that kick is no good.
Oh, was it no
so
good?
with 10:06 left to go in the first quarter, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 6 and
blocked?
the visiting West Clermont Wolves nothing.
No, I think he just knuckleballed that a little bit. It was not touched at the line of scrimmage. So impressive start there for Wynn Woods.
They're very impressive. They came right back and got that score, but they're going to have to use discipline. They got to avoid these flags as the season goes along.
I didn't get a chance to look at the replay to see where the hold was. Looked, it must have been downfield because they still had the ball at the 20. Didn't make much difference, though.
It didn't make any difference. As we see the Warriors special teams getting ready to kick this ball off to West Clermont. We got number 94, Abdul Sawadago, kicking this thing off to the Wolves, and the kick is up in the air. Comes down on the 7-yard line. The guy picks it up and runs straight north Wooded. They got him down, it looks like near the 22-yard line.
Nice job by the Woodwood special teams there. They've given Clermont a lot poorer field position than the Winwood's got.
Well, the plan for the Warriors on defense is, make these guys suffer.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier before the game. West Clermont's been primarily a running team, so we'll see if they can establish the run today. They haven't thrown it very much at all.
Let's see what they can come up with. Got Bo Rickman, senior starter at quarterback.
Oh, it's not a good start.
Bad snap. Rickman down on it.
Right now, West Clermont's looking like they just came off the bus. They're not quite ready to play yet.
Well, hopefully these West Clermont Wolves get it handed to them. I mean, we know this is the season of werewolves and whatnot, but not tonight.
They'll have to come out in a couple weeks.
There's Bo Rickman back there again, hands off, straight in there into the pile, but no gain. Very stout defense for the Warriors on that first down.
Yeah, they controlled the line of scrimmage there. There was nowhere to run for Mr. Rickman.
Yeah, so Rickman, he doesn't have anybody he feels comfortable
See him
giving.
trying to tear the ball out there between the tackle's legs.
I'm afraid Rickman is going to have to throw the ball to make this defense honest. Otherwise, they're going to be in on his face all the time.
Might be a long night.
8:46 left to go in the first quarter. Rickman pitches, but his man is hammered.
Doesn't look so far they're going to be able to get much on the ground. They're being...
That's number 21, Landon Young, trying to make some yardage, but
the number 13, Eric Morris, he had nobody blocking him. He had an unintruded tackle right there. So they're punting, fourth down. Doesn't seem like it's fourth down yet, but that's because they had the drop first play. Put them in a hole right off the bat.
got Warriors camped out on their 45 waiting this kick.
You might have some room. Oh, he juggled it.
Up at the 45, and they're all over him. He's still on his
feet. He hasn't
feet.
given up yet. He's going in the wrong direction, though.
Better maintain possession.
He lost 12 yards on that one.
Man, that's a tough break, but the Warriors did maintain possession.
Oh, there's a penalty flag there for something.
Oh, yeah, they're calling.
I don't know if somebody was talking or somebody.
Let's see here. The way that one looked, it had to be someone talking. But
if that was Winton Woods, that might put him in a hole, make go another 15 yards backwards. They appear to be going backwards, not forwards, but we shall see what the call is here.
This special teams, you got to just make what you
Was that
can.
Unsportsmanlike, or was there a penalty of some sort?
It's against Winton Woods, and they're marching it back.
Well, they lost 12 yards on the catch, and then they get another 15 yards.
We're going to set this ball up on the Winton Woods 18-yard line.
That was a 27-yard loss from where he caught the ball.
Let's see, again, I haven't seen these guys play in 3 weeks. Their offense definitely has picked it up a notch. Their offense is playing like, you know.
As you're saying, though, they got to avoid the penalties. They have the hold, and then that sets them back.
That's right. The penalties got to go. They just, it's false sense of security as to how well you are as a team.
I wonder if he said something, because I didn't see anybody hit anybody there.
He probably said something.
Yep.
I don't want to speculate what it was. Man, emotion for the Warriors.
Whatever it was, the ref didn't like it.
His pass is complete out in the right flat. He's running through tacklers.
Nice.
He's still on his feet.
He's still up. He will not go down.
Good yardage, good pickup, Zeke.
Mr. Garrett is not an easy guy to tackle.
No, and again, I say that these all through the years, these Warriors play bigger than they are. They always play bigger than their size.
Well, coming into this game, he's averaging almost 7 yards a carry. Both of their running backs are doing that, so. And that's about what he got there, maybe 5 or 6. 5.
Calling it 2nd and 5. See what they come up with.
He got an extra couple yards there, though, from where he was tackled.
Rashawn Brown waiting to snap. There's a give to Zeke again. He shrugs the guy off. Runs around these two would-be tacklers. Nice pickup. First down yardage.
He's an elusive tackle, but West Clermont is not tackling very well right now either, though.
Nice work on their offensive line. I see a nice pancake block by number 77 on that O-line. That's Matthew Palmer pancaking somebody. Rashawn Brown clicks this man in motion. He waits the snap. Straight drop. Whistle on the play. Going to be on the Warriors.
Pre-snap penalty. False start. The only thing stopping Winton so far has been the flags.
Themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was proud of them again. The last time I saw them, they had cut that way back. But now I haven't seen them in 3 weeks. I guess you got to trade some of this off, but.
Yeah.
Winwood still hasn't gone for a deep pass yet. At some point, they're going to have to try it to get these guys more to think about. There's Zeke Garrett up the middle. Bust through again. Nice pickup.
What's impressive is he's always getting extra yards.
Yeah, yards after
he's
contact.
tackled.
Yep.
It's not great tackling, but he's.
Clock rolling.
They're trying to arm tackle him, and you're not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. There's no way.
They just better be glad they got guys around the box, because if he gets too much green between him and the next defender, he's gone.
Yeah, he's got some speed as well.
Straight drop. Looking to throw this ball deep over the middle.
Oh.
Well, there's a flag on the play. We'll see what they come up with on this flag.
I couldn't tell who the intended receiver was there, because it looked like
they had too many guys.
Looked like Jack Oliver wasn't expecting the ball.
Pass interference. All right, so the Wolves, the Warriors, able to make.
Oh, that was silly contact. Was that a catchable ball, or do they? I'm not sure if they worry about that in high school or not.
Well, I'll take it, you know.
Yep.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own 49-yard line.
Maybe West Clermont's trying to catch up to Woods in the penalty department. That ball was not catchable. That was a silly penalty.
5:03 left to go in the first quarter.
He definitely did hit him, though, before the ball got to him.
In motion.
Little shuttle pass. Nice job.
Give. It's going to be near the first down. Looks like about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, think about that shuttle pass. If he drops it, it's the same thing as a forward pass. So it's not a fumble. So
Myself personally, I'm not a big fan of that
Yeah.
shuttle pass or shovel pass. It's too close to being a Bernie Kosar offense throw to
you're dropping back in the reservoir there.
me.
I'm not sure a lot of people know who Bernie Kosar is on this
Yeah,
broadcast.
Fake give. That's over the middle, complete, and number 1 catches that ball. Donnie Rogers Jr.
And if they did, they probably don't care for him being a Brown.
Oh, they're going to call this one back again on a flag.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Winton Boys marching deep into their own side of the field. They're going to put this down on the 45-yard line of the Warriors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy, he had a nice pancake block a few series ago, but now trying to do a little too much. 2nd and 13 for the Warriors. Rashawn Brown. Got Zeke with him back there.
Oh,
Gives
nice
the ball
job
to
there.
Zeke, and they're on him. That's number 9 on that tackle, Jason Sudoff.
I'm not quite sure why he needed delayed handoff there because they've been pounding the ball so far. They got a little cute there.
Yeah, it's better to just beat somebody up than fake them out.
Yeah. It's not like they're having any trouble running the ball.
Exactly.
That puts them in a 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16.
I
I wonder what kind of play selection they have for that contingency. We'll find out.
I doubt it's a running play.
Brown kicks a man in motion, straight drop. He runs away from pressure. Still on his feet, throws his ball.
Oh, he's got a little high.
Incomplete.
Had to throw it in between 2 defenders there. That would have been a tough throw to make.
Plus, he was running to his left.
Yeah, that makes it tough as well. Almost looked like he could have run there, but I'm not sure he would have got first down, though. So the penalties created that punt.
I think the quarterback play I've seen out of the Warriors this year, the quarterbacks aren't too happy to just take off and run like normally in the past they have been. These guys look like they are content to try to stand in that pocket and make a play with their arm.
Yeah.
But naturally, you want a quarterback who knows how to make plays with his legs.
Yeah. Makes it a threat, right? A little
Yep.
bit of high snap, but did a nice job of catching that. That almost
Takes a Warrior
Oh,
bounce,
that's a
it's
dangerous
picked up.
pickup. I think it was coming at him, and he couldn't get out of the way, so I figured he'd just catch it.
That's number 2, Davion Bennett for the Wolves.
Playing with fire a little bit there, though.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't going anywhere.
But, you know, if West Clermont, if they can find a way to stay in this game enough not to be just blown off the map, could be interesting in the second half. But they're going to have to do more. They're going to have to complete a couple passes.
I think they're going to have to mix it up a little bit. If they just try to run the ball, they're not going to do much tonight. I was looking at the stats on Winton Woods. They're not giving up much rushing at all per game.
No. Bo Rickman hands inside, and the Ward defense is waiting for him pretty much, maybe a yard or 2 gain. .220 left to go in the first quarter. As the Wolves break the huddle, approaches 2nd and 10. 2nd and 6. Quarterback keeps it himself, sticks his nose in there. Looks like he picked up about 3.
Yeah, looking at the stats, Winton Woods has given up 30 yards rushing a game.
I believe that.
That's pretty stellar.
That's stout, yes. And see, one of the biggest reasons, and no team that tries to run on them can get to the edge. There's too much speed.
Kings is the closest, and Kings has given up 317 yards, so that's almost double.
Yep.
And that's number 2.
Here we are, 3rd and 2 for the Wolves. 1:20 left to go. There's a hand inside, but they're on him. He might have, no, it's still 4th down.
Yeah, in comparison, West Clermont's given up 130 yards rushing a game.
So it's going to be 4th and 2. It's like the Warriors.
I guess they're looking at their analytics and figuring out the odds aren't in their favor to go for it here. But I don't know, it might be worth the risk.
No, they want to kick. Make the Warriors have to drive the longest field possible.
Yeah.
Kick is off.
He's got yards to room.
Caught on the
they
35.
dropped it again.
Dropped on the 35.
But that might have confused them.
He's still on his feet down the
I
far
think he might go
sideline.
all the
He's out
way.
running people.
No, nice tackle.
They
At the
finally
20.
get him shoved out of bounds near the 20-yard line over there.
It almost looked like that dropped punt, like messed up the.
It messes with the timing.
Messes with the timing of the team tackle, and we're going too fast. Another nice job by the special teams so far. Big punt return, kickoff return set up the first touchdown, and that punt return put them in great shot here.
That's T. Marco Carter on that punt return. 5'6", 160-pound wide receiver.
He was one tackle from scoring a touchdown there. Let's see if Winton Woods can prevent the penalties on this drive.
They got it at some point.
I would think they're going to run the ball here. But maybe not. Nope. Oh, another penalty.
Flag.
I think they're making it a little bit too complicated. Ball start again.
Start on the Warriors.
He jumped a hair early. Yeah, that was. I have a feeling the pass was going to him. That's why he was leaving early.
Rashawn Brown back there got Zeke. Pistol with him. Trips to the right.
You know, I noticed a couple people are in the pink thing tonight. Is this a thing for cancer tonight, maybe? Some of the
More
players
likely,
are wearing.
it seems like.
Because you see the wide receiver wearing it, and a couple of the players
pink,
are. Yeah.
Which is a cause dear to my heart too. From when I lost my mom to the ravages. The clock. Okay.
Wouldn't the clock have to be reset because it can't run off of a dead ball foul, right? Or does it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the Warriors. Man in motion. There's a snap, give inside. Zeke runs around a would-be tackler.
He does not
runs
go down.
through a tackler. Runs past tacklers. Zeke gets his ball all the way down. Looks like to the 11, 12-yard line where it'll be first down. For
The
the
strategy doesn't seem too difficult. Just hand the ball up to number 21.
Yeah.
He had a heck of a first quarter.
Yeah, and he's picking his game up as the season has progressed. You know, he's picking his game right up.
What year is he?
Junior.
Sophomore. He's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
He's got to be on the recruiters' radars. Another holding penalty. Oh, my goodness.
Holding penalty, 10.2 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10, they're calling it. Warriors got to
Looked like it might have been a block in the back there, not a hold. Was it needed?
The clock is running, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here from Frederick
right
Stadium.
There. Was he calling it on the guy right next to the running back there?
Whatever he did, it's going to end the first quarter. We have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors 6 and the visiting West Clermont Wolves 0.
Well, the story of the first quarter was running back by Mr. Garrett and the penalties. They must have had, what, 5 or 6 penalties that first quarter?
Yeah. That penalties, that's no good. It's going to translate into points for the opposing team here in a couple weeks.
I see a couple of them, but other ones seem to be, I don't know, marginal.
See where the Wolves trickulating their way down the other end of the field.
You know, the penalties that Winwood had gotten called on, it really didn't impact West Clermont making a tackle. In a couple situations, he was going, he don't need any help.
A lot of it is just passion. It's like, you know, just you got to think when not to be bothered throwing the block. Just let it go.
Let it go, because he's breaking all the tackles, so he almost doesn't need blocking at this point.
Rashawn Brown has the snap, straight drop, throws off to the right flat, complete over there. It's like he's able to get a short gain, maybe up to about the 23-yard line.
I think the news on that, we completed a play without a penalty flag being blown. Got a drone overhead. Do you see that?
2 of them, 3
Two of them, yeah.
They're not going to be happy till these drones mess it up.
I wonder, are they on there for security reasons? Are they taking,
The drones shouldn't be there, but
yeah.
never mind.
Have you ever seen a drone show in place of a fireworks show? They're actually pretty cool.
I haven't personally seen one. I see that's what they're doing now.
They're doing that at Blink downtown. That's actually pretty neat.
This guy's still on
that
his
time
feet,
they got a tackle.
shrugging people off, but they get him down in his backfield.
Yeah.
They're going to call forward progress, looks like down about the 26-yard line.
They did a nice job of tackle or filling up the hole that time. Of course, at this point, they've probably got to figure who to key on, right? This might be a good time to pass it, actually.
At some point, they got to pass and complete a pass.
They're in 3rd and 5, though. This is 4-down territory, so I got to think they're going to run it here and then run it again. Because I can't imagine. At this point, I don't think West Clermont's going to be able to hold them unless Woods is holding. Yeah, they are in passing formation.
Brown throws his ball.
Oh, nice
Caught.
throw.
Can't run out of the tackle, so.
Oh, they are short.
Looks like it's going to be
no,
close
he's
to
got
a
it. He's got
down.
it. Yeah. You just have to make sure he didn't get up and lose the first down there.
See on the replay.
If you watch, he gets up for a moment and starts going again. Oh, his knee was down.
His knee was down.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Nice throw there from Winwoods.
Stewart whispers to Zeke back there.
Oh,
Gibbs
that's a nice fake.
fakes to Gibbs.
Out in the flat, see if he can break the tackle.
The flat, breaks the tackle, but still on his feet.
He broke like 3 tackles there.
Yeah. It's like he got about a 5-yard gain on that.
I like that ball fake there. You know,
Yeah,
number 1 was not able to tackle him, but he was able to engage him long enough until he got some help.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like West Clermont, they're stout enough. They're not going to give you the big chunk play on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So here comes Brown back in the game. Got Zeke with him. That's number 4, Jack Oliver, the fourth. 6'3", 175-pound wide receiver. Straight drop by Brown. They're coming after him. They got him sacked.
Big time sack there. That was a huge loss. That now puts West Clermont into what, 3rd and 17 maybe? That was about a 12-yard loss there.
Yeah, Landon Edwards, I was told to watch out for him, that he would definitely be one of the players.
Yeah, that was a solid play right there.
Oh, this is where 3rd and 16. Best thing they could do, they're probably going to try to give it to Zeke to get him some yards back to possible field goal.
I'd say you get this in 2 plays. Get about 9 or 10 yard here and then be in a position to go for it or not.
Ball is caught over the middle, but he's hit hard by the defender right there.
Well, we'll see what confidence they have in their field goal kicker, because this is definitely a field goal situation.
I think they're going to call it 4-down territory.
You got 4 yards, 4th and 12.
Yeah, so 4th and 12, 7:40 left to go in the half. Yeah, they got lining up like they're going to call a play.
Take a shot to the end zone, maybe get a pass interference.
Drop on his ball.
That's what he did. Oh, he had him. Oh, he just didn't get enough on it. He was open.
That's Deuce Mathis.
The West Clermont guy fell down.
Yeah, he looks like he threw that ball just a little bit before he wanted to. The rush was pretty stout rush on him.
It was a good rush, but if he could have maintained his ground. So again, a penalty set them back there. They weren't able to. Nice tackle on the one sack.
Yeah, well, that's what West Clermont Wolves, they're not going to just let you go up and down the field and they can't do a thing about it. And it's just up to the offense now to possess this ball. Maybe move it down the field on the Warriors. But if they decide to pass, they're playing into Wintonwood's hand. There's the keeper.
Problem I see with West Clermont, they don't have the desire to throw the ball or don't have the ability to throw it. And
yeah, well,
doesn't look like to me this strategy is going to work.
No, it's not, because you don't have enough for this defense to have to think about.
Right. Yep.
So basically, it's pin your ears back. Well, they don't even have to worry about pinning their ears back because they're not throwing anyway.
Yeah.
So the Wolves break the huddle, addressing the 2nd and 11 with 6:33 left to go in the half. Bo Rickman got the snap. He keeps the ball himself, runs north with it. Looks like he got about 3 yards.
2, maybe 3, which so far that's a long run for West Clermont. Nice tackle there, brought him down.
Well, here we are, 3rd down and 10, they're calling it. Looks like over there on the sticks, it's 3rd and 9. Starting to hear the Warrior Nation ramping up their
3rd and 9 here. Let's see if they actually try to put the ball in the air at all. They do have a couple wideouts. Wintonwood's almost jumped, made it easier for him.
Straight drop.
He's going to
They're after
try,
him.
but that's trouble. That's better chance of being intercepted than good pressure there. He was running for his life.
And so that'll bring it to 4th down and 9.
I don't think they're used to throwing the ball very often because that didn't look like a very smooth play.
But they're going to have to throw more. I mean,
Yep.
even if it's a shovel pass. I mean, because
Well, let's see if Winton Woods can get a big return here. So far, they've had a big return on kickoff and the punt, and so far, the kicker is out kicking the coverage,
the kick is up.
giving Winton Woods plenty of room to run.
Picked up
They
at
have
the
a good
40,
chance here
turns,
too.
Run north
Nice
with the
block
ball.
there, but good coverage that time by West Clermont.
So the Warriors are starting gear. Looks like on their own 5-yard line maybe.
Yep. So I think so far Winton Woods is leading in offensive yards and penalty yards. And right now they've been fairly close.
Yeah, well, these penalties, the Wolves don't have the ability to make them pay for these penalties, but later on, somebody else may have the ability to make them suffer these penalties.
Yeah.
Here are the Warriors, 1st and 10, 5:19 left to go in the half. Ball on their 44-yard line. Here's the handoff. Zeke,
Getting a little bit.
no gain on the play.
We're starting to get a little bit better on the defensive line with West Clermont. You only got about a yard or two there. Maybe not. I actually didn't get anything.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive line in the interior, they don't seem like the issue for West Clermont. I think the way it looks to me that the Warriors are at the stage of the season where they don't want to put too much on film for future opponents.
I think they're better if they go wide. If they go wide, they're in good shape.
There's Zeke, he runs through the hole, cuts in and out, and he's all the way down to looks like the 35, 33-yard line.
Looks to me if they get the ball out to the edge, they got the speed that West Clermont can tackle them on the edge.
Yep.
Up the middle they might be able to, but wide they don't have the foot speed. Nice block there.
And,
no hold, no block in the back. Well done.
here's a give to Garrett
Oh, look
once
at that.
again. He
Deke
makes
right
a
there.
nice jump cut. And
51 thought he had the tackle, and then all of a sudden he was tackling air.
Yep.
Yeah, if you watch this replay, right there, cut back on him. But a nice job by 22, holding that to a 3-yard gain.
So here we are, the Warriors offense addressing this 2nd and 7.
Different back there this time. Oh, that's a nice ball fake. See if you can make a.
Nice.
There you go.
pickup.
Oh, they called that a. Boy, that looked pretty light to me. I saw what they're calling, but that wasn't much of a. I didn't see very much there. It looks like he was going to, and then he looks like he laid off of it.
Huh.
I don't know about that one. They call it out on the edge here. Watch this. They called it right. He called it right there. I don't see that.
But that again, that's when these officials only have eyes for the Warriors.
He called that right there, but that's not, no. That's really picky. Yeah, If we start calling that, we have a penalty on every play, which is almost what we've had so far.
3 minutes, straight drop. Makes a shovel pass inside. He runs around guys, and he's
There you
down
go,
there.
almost to first down.
Near first down yardage.
As I said, at this point, the strategy for Winton was be don't engage in blocks. If you're in a position or questionable blocks.
Here's the Warriors, 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line of the Wolves. Throws his ball left flat. It's caught.
Nice block. First down. Oh, no, that was first down before. My bad.
Nice
Second down.
pickup. Nice pickup, though.
Starting to mix up the play calling a little bit, throwing it out in the flat.
Yes.
That's good strategy.
It's Donnie Rogers Jr. on that grab.
I was thinking Jamar Chase.
Man, we're at a ball game here. We ain't talking about that guy. I told you I was a Steelers fan.
Oh.
Here's the give to Zeke. Nothing there. He steps around, but he's still.
If I recall, Johnny Rogers, he didn't play in the NFL. He played up in Canada. And he put big numbers in up there, but for some reason, I still remember that run years ago against, what was it, against Oklahoma?
You're
it was
going
on Thanksgiving
way back.
Day. That's going like, yeah, it's going back to like the early 70s. Almost black and white TV back then, at least for half of us.
Yeah, so there's a minute 23 left to go in the half. 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, back in the day, Nebraska-Oklahoma was like the Thanksgiving game.
I saw a
And Ohio State,
Thanksgiving
Michigan
game
used to be
one year where the Lions were playing Packers, I think.
Yeah.
And someone did something that Brett Favre didn't like, and he got angry as all get out. He played the rest of that game like his hair was on fire.
Yeah. Well, I think the NFL took over the Thanksgiving after that, because the Lions have always played on Thanksgiving, and then the Cowboys too.
Okay, so here comes the Warriors on offense. 1:23 left. I'm sure the Warriors would like to score. One of the key times to score is right before halftime.
Based on
and
what the
right after.
offense has been doing, you would think they'd be up more than 6-0 at this point, but the penalties have been a killer.
That's right. And they can't do this against some of these opponents they're about to face.
Yeah.
Straight drop. Brown makes one guy miss, makes 2 guys miss, throw the ball. It's slapped.
That's intentional. If it crosses the line of scrimmage, is that okay?
But there's no flags on the field. So it looks like the Warriors are going to send Brian Knighton, number 92, out here to attempt a field goal. 1:16 left in the half. This ball's on the 14-yard line, so it's going to be like about a, 31-yard field goal attempt.
Well, I'm kind of surprised on 4th and 2 they would be kicking it.
Well, see, they need to give their kicker some kind of work, too.
Yeah. On 4th and 2, though?
The timeout call looks like the
West
West Clermont
Clermont's-
Wolves want to ice this guy.
To me, they're going to give Winton Woods the idea of going for it now. I wouldn't have called a penalty if I was West Clermont.
I think Winton Woods knows that they need this kicker, and he needs to have a couple of good kicks under his belt. Hopefully they won't need him later on, but it's better to have him sitting there knowing that he
Yeah.
can do something if called upon.
I still think 4th and 2, I'd be running the ball. But I understand what you're saying, giving them a shot, but you got a chance to go up 2 scores here.
I understand.
You get a touchdown, 2-point conversion, you're up 14.
Yeah, I mean, you're like you say, they need to giddy up on offense. You know, the past couple weeks they've been scoring big on teams.
Yeah.
You know, I thought they might be threatening to put a 69 Dodge on somebody.
Well, the way they started, I thought they were going to put up big numbers in this first half, and maybe they would have.
Then these penalties started happening.
See, they changed their mind. West Clermont calls a timeout, and Winton Woods is going for it. I would not have called that timeout if I was West Clermont.
Well, you're psychic, Ian.
Because I don't see him.
Yeah.
They did stop him.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
they stopped them. It was more important for that kicker to get a shot at a kick than that.
Huh. Somebody got in on blocks. Somebody missed some blocks there. They were all over that.
They were all over it.
Maybe you were right. Maybe should have kicked it.
I mean, this guy, when you have a good team, you got to make sure every aspect is clicking on all cylinders. And
West Clermont was all over that. They had.
Yeah.
They basically covered.
It was like they were in the huddle.
Well, I think they knew ordinarily they couldn't stop the wide, so they just put everybody out there.
My guess now is just for West Clermont to get out of here, though, because if they try to get cute.
Yeah, I think I'd be very happy to be only down 6-0 at half. I would be kneeing it. I wouldn't even be running in the ball.
Here's a fake.
Because you have a chance somebody's going to rip the ball out.
Yeah.
Somebody gets hurt. I don't see any reason why you'd even run the ball there.
Yeah. And like you said, I mean, they stopped them, and they're only down by 6 points.
The only thing that can happen for West Clermont here is bad.
If they try to get cute, yep.
I don't see somebody breaking an 80-yard run. And they're hiking it again. I'm just kind of surprised you'd even be worrying about hiking the ball.
Clock down to 37 seconds.
Yeah, don't get that at all.
Rickman.
Get a free shot at your quarterback, right?
But the Warrior defense meets them at the spot, 29.2 seconds.
So when Woods, maybe they'll call a timeout now. Maybe that was their concern, is they're trying to run out the clock. Because now they can call another timeout and maybe hope for a block or a run back. They've been running back the punts. Might as well give it a shot. Or block the kick.
But this is a game, again, there's Warriors are having a slow start on offense.
Yeah. I guess I now understand why West Clermont was running plays to try to run out the clock.
I mean, this is a typical game. I mean, they play tough.
Well, it'll bring our fans back in the second half. Looked at a close game.
Third and 9. 29.2 seconds left. If this guy don't get sacked, he wants to throw it deep.
I don't see him. Oh, wow.
Breaks a nice move at the line of scrimmage, picks up about 12 yards. But
that was their biggest offensive play of the half.
So that's 20, the clock is moving now. 16 seconds, and I don't know if they're going to get this play off.
No, they're going to halftime. If you're West Clermont, you're delighted to be only down 6-0.
Clock moving 4 seconds. They're going to wait it out, and that's going to do it for the first half here from Frederick Stadium in Forest Park, Ohio, where your Winton Woods Warriors lead the West Clermont Wolves 6-0. Waycross Community Media will be back with more after halftime.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Ohio. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the OHSAA and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In the second half of this game, somebody other than Dukes and Donnie Rogers Jr. will need to make their presence felt for the Warriors. It seems like the offense would like to avoid putting all they have on film so future opponents can get an idea of what they have. Actually and factually. Ian, what do you see for the home team in the second half of this affair?
Well, the one observation from the first half, the main thing that was stopping Woodwoods in the first half was penalties. Glancing at the first half stats, they had 7 penalties for 64 yards, which that was more than their passing. They got 61 yards passing, 40 yards rushing. So that was the biggest thing to me that seemed to be stymieing it. Time of possession, Woodwoods dominated on that. It was 16 minutes and 23 versus 6 and 26. In terms of the offense, Mr. Garrett had a big first half, but a couple of his biggest runs were returned because of the holding calls. That's the biggest improvement from the West Clermont side. I saw it being fairly one-dimensional. They weren't able to run it in the first half, and most of the runs were by the quarterback. Their biggest play of the first half was the last play of the half. It was about a 12-yard run. But outside of that, Woodwoods was controlling the line of scrimmage. And I would think as we go into the second half, if Woodwoods can eliminate the penalties, they should be able to run the ball on West Clermont, in my opinion.
And I'm sure that the coaches and the Warriors share your opinion. Now, before we get started in the second half again, I want to thank Wild Birds Unlimited for underwriting these affairs for us this year. We also want to thank Waycross Community Media for bringing their fine resources here to bring these operations into your living rooms and homes. So 825-2429, that's the number for Waycross Community Media.
One thing we noticed in the first half is you notice several of the players are wearing pink stuff, and also you see it on the fields, and that's really, I think that's breast cancer awareness, and they're recognizing that.
Well, there's the kick, and it into the end zone. Touchback.
We were talking about one player tonight who's wearing a different uniform number, and that's in honor of the one kid that got the ACL injury.
Yes. That's Deuce Mathis, normally number 2, wearing number 6 in honor of Tyler Gooding, who suffered an injury a couple weeks ago.
We also were talking about one player in Woodwoods that's Alabama bound, right?
Yes, that's Justin Hill, number 8.
Number 8, yeah.
And I just think the Steelers could have went on ahead and robbed him from the cradle. Okay, so here we are, West Clermont. First play from scrimmage.
Oh,
Guy's
missed
in the
tackle.
backfield, and he misses him. It's a good run by this back for West Clermont. He shoulder shrugged that would-be tackler right off of him. First play from
like
scrimmage.
Woodwoods missed tackle, and he went right by him.
It's a good run by this back for West Clermont.
That was one thing we noticed in the first half.
He shoulder shrugged that would-be tackler right off of him.
Most of the attempted runs were by the quarterback in the first half. That was one of the, maybe only the third running play by outside of the quarterback.
Well, that was number 24, Serin Orona with that carry. There's a give inside again, but the word defense is waiting.
Not that time.
It's going to be
Yeah, the guys up front eliminated the hole there. There was absolutely nothing there.
The Warrior defense might have to play a little bit of offense to get this game in a more respectable margin. But I don't think the West Clermont Wolves are going to cooperate because I don't think they're going to throw the ball. Man in motion. This guy keeps it again.
Down. Oh, that's fumbled.
Bo Rickman.
Saying it was on the ground. We'll have to see a replay on that to see if we agree. Take a quick peek there. It appears that the ground caused the fumble. Well, I don't know. I think the ball's coming out.
But I don't know if his knee's on the ground.
I think that was a fumble. That ball is, I think that ball is out before. Yep. Nope. Nope. They missed that one.
Well, they can't call New York City about it in this.
No.
Straight drop. Rickman throws this ball deep down the far sideline.
Incomplete.
I
was curious on that replay because it was pretty close, and yeah, that ball was out, so missed opportunity, but they did hold, and it's 4th down.
So we got 4th and 11. That's good that they held. Warriors is sending some guys back, camping out on their own 35-yard line.
One thing I failed to recognize was in the first half, the biggest offensive play of the first half was the kickoff return. But they also had a long punt return, too, because he's been over kicking. This
high snap, they're in on him.
This play's
Get him
over.
Down.
Yeah, that was a bad snap. So another special teams play. So special teams have been a big part of this so far for Winton Woods, and the snap just put him in no man's land. Looks like he was going to try to throw it. I don't think that would have been a good idea. And he had 7 guys tackling him. He should have, my opinion, he should have just gone to the ground at that point. The only thing he could do was fumble the ball. There's no way he was breaking 6 tackles.
That's correct. 9:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
But that drives me a little bit nuts when special teams guys will not go down. They just try to break tackles, and nothing good can happen in that situation.
Yeah. It's like a Woody Hayes-ism.
Unless you're Johnny Rogers, maybe.
2 were bad.
I don't even think Johnny Rogers could have broken that one.
Okay, so here's the Warriors on offense. Looking to see if they can force this ball into the end zone. There's a give to Zeke.
He got pushed about 2 yards forward. So West Clermont's given Winton Woods a huge opportunity here to punch it in.
Yeah, and this is where you got to take advantage of this huge opportunity.
Well, the one touchdown I had in the first half, Winton Woods had a short field. They had the ball at the 30-yard line based on the kickoff return. This is even shorter.
This is even shorter, yeah. But again, if this guy doesn't want to run ever at all, to me, there's
the shuttle pass.
Oh,
nice.
They got him.
Good tackle.
Man, that's number 14 on that carry.
So I'm wondering if they're going to be in 4-down territory, if they're 4th and 1 or 2 here, or if they're going to go ahead and kick it. They maybe kick it to get the score over 1 touchdown, right?
Yeah, they should do that. Not only that, but I mean, why have this guy on the team if you're not giving him a chance to be a factor?
Right.
But again, I'm not the coach, so I don't know. I put all my faith in the coaching staff, Chad Murphy and his fine coaching staff.
This would be a huge stop for West Clermont if they don't get a touchdown.
Pass, caught, but there they are, stopping
4th and 1. It's 1 yard. You got to run the ball here.
Yeah, they're going to go.
Actually, gave him the 4. Actually gave him a pretty favorable spot there. Did he get a first down?
First down. Yeah, they gave him the first down.
That was, to me, that was a favorable spot. I looked like he was a little short.
band jazzing everything up, hoping for some points here.
This is definitely a running situation.
He's going to follow. No, he passes and he's around left in. Touchdown for the Winton Woods Warriors.
Didn't necessarily like that play call, but he broke the tackle and turned it into a good play, but it was almost a loss.
Yeah, it was a good fake.
Yeah.
So with 7:34 left in the third quarter here from Frederick Stadium, Forest Park, Ohio, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 12 and the visiting West Clermont Wolves nothing.
Yeah. So you're going to go for the extra point here, like you said, give them a little bit of practice. You know, number 8 had a shot at a tackle there, but he arm tackled him and he broke it.
Holds down, there's a kick.
Oh.
Nope, no good.
Is there a
low line drive kick? I don't know if it got blocked down there, but
it was too low. It got blocked because it was
low in the first place.
It was below the, yeah. I'm not sure would have made it even if it wasn't blocked.
So we have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors 12 and the West Clermont Wolves nothing.
He just didn't follow through on that kick.
Well, he's the big guy from the soccer team, and I saw he won an award in soccer. Again, I'm not a soccer person.
The thing about the soccer is you don't want to put it under the net, you want to put it into the net, and that would have gone in the soccer goal, but it's kind of the opposite philosophy, right? You don't want to kick it over, you want to kick it under, and that would have been a goal.
No, I think
somebody's got to get the rules, though. He's got to kick it above the crossbar, not underneath it.
It's better to have this guy and not need him than need him and not have him.
Yeah, right.
And we'll see what the Warriors special teams come up with. But this is where they're going to have to tighten up.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for the 2, though, because that would have put it to a 2-score lead, 14.
Number 94, he sticks his foot into this thing, and this is going to be handled at the 1-yard line, north, south in this case. He's running far sideline, and he's got himself tied in, and the Warriors special teams knock him down at the 17-yard line.
He's trying to beat him to the edge, and the other guy's got a little bit more foot speed. He's not going to beat him to the edge.
No. That's another observation I have of the Warriors over the years. They play bigger than they are, and you're not going to beat them to the edge.
Yeah.
But you can get them to get penalties.
Can't coach foot speed.
No. Let's see what they come up with. 7:25 left to go in the third quarter. Bo Rickman back there, quarterback for the Wolves.
The special teams got him another touchdown.
Rickman hands inside. He's running through tacklers. And he's still not down. And he's going to have a first down. No flags on the play.
That's their third double-digit run. He just broke the tackle on so the defensive lineman up front just didn't tie him up on that play.
6:58, 1st and 10, man in motion. They're in on Rickman there.
Trying to get a little trickery there. It didn't pay off. Lost 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, well, to me, you're not going to be able to trick anybody until you beat them up first.
Yeah, and if they lose 3 or 4 yards on first down on a running attack, that puts them in a tough spot. Spreading it wide here a little bit. I wonder if they might try to pass here. Nope, Rickman run.
Rickman again. Looks like about a pickup, maybe, 5 yards?
They need to diversify their offense a little bit. It's fairly predictable. That puts them in 3rd and 8. You would think a passing situation, but they don't really pass the ball.
You would think they'd have to pass it here, though.
Yeah.
Rickman
Nope.
gives, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
That's
See here on
4th
the
down.
replay where number 59 for the Warriors had it so his block couldn't do anything.
I think the percentage of getting 8 yards on that play are fairly low.
Yes. It's number 59, Juan Morrison Jr. stopping up the gap. Warriors got all kind of
they're
people
bringing
up
some
front.
people.
They look like they're
They're like they're
jailbreaking.
coming. Oh, I thought they
Not to kick
they
off.
almost got him. That was a good punt that time, though.
Nice grab by the receiver.
That's actually the first punt I've seen where he didn't outkick the coverage. And he got a lot of heat.
That's
They
Deuce
were
Mathis.
coming.
Oh yeah, they was after him.
They did a nice job here of not committing a penalty, though. You know what I'm saying? They rushed at him, but they didn't. They went to the side.
4:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, this the Warriors could do themselves a solid if they could at least possess this ball.
Yeah.
There's a lead like this.
They have a chance if they can score here to put this almost out of reach for West Clermont, really.
That's right.
They just got to avoid penalties.
Just like our friend Mike Fair, the statistician for the West Clermont Wolves, says Anderson is liking what they're seeing out of Winton Woods in this game. Because they're not seeing a whole lot.
You know, the one
There's
thing
a
I've seen
hole.
with Winton Woods.
Number 77 definitely held that guy.
Yeah. You're right, though. You mentioned this a little bit earlier. They seem adverse for the quarterback running, taking some yards. Does it seem like it would be there if he took it?
And that's, if you're a quarterback, that's what you got to be willing to do, to me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a running threat as well, then that's another thing they got to worry about.
See West Clermont, or excuse me, the Warriors on the ball.
There seems to be a passing situation here.
For Sean Brown, there's a
Oh,
flag
we
on
got
the
a
play.
penalty on something.
He's going to have to
Illegal
run away from
formation.
trouble.
Unfortunately, made a nice throw, or did he drop it? It didn't matter because there was a penalty anyway. Is it illegal formation? Maybe not enough on the line of scrimmage. He called something right away. Or they were just out of practice.
You know, West Clermont, they didn't
Legal
bring all that
formation.
many people with them, although they brought few.
Yeah. It was something they didn't like. Yeah, legal shift there. I'm not sure who it was on.
You see the Warriors coming up on the ball.
I might
Third
take a
and
shot down the
16.
field and see if we can get a pass interference. Or a completion.
Straight drop for Brown. Throws his ball.
That's not going to get him to 16,
Caught.
though.
He makes a man miss, but
Yeah.
they get him rounded up by about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, punting situation. 4th and 8 or 9 here.
Okay, so
Is it 3rd or 2nd? I thought that was 3rd down there.
it's 3rd down.
Okay. They never switched it. Okay. Or there is a penalty now. They're moving the ball. And what was the penalty? I didn't see what the penalty there was for. Illegal man downfield. So I wonder if that was at one of the blockers was downfield? Who was downfield?
Will the Warriors have to address this third 22, 3:22 left to go in the third
Third
quarter.
and a quarter of the football field.
Brown throws his ball complete. Nice catch. He's running
almost.
through people.
That was a pretty good play call right there.
That's Donnie Rogers Jr. once again making his presence felt in this game. So it's going to bring it to 4th down.
4th and 5. Nice
4th
play.
and 4.
Unfortunately, the penalties again stopped them.
This is where special teams is going to have to keep this ball getting kicked deep. Can't allow for a short field in any way, shape, or form.
How about a little trickery here, maybe?
Man, I don't think I want to see any trickery. Maybe
Yeah, the way the
Anderson wants
defense has been playing, you really don't have to take a chance. I kind of agree. I wouldn't give West Clermont a short field because they've proven they're not going to be able to drive it. But if you give them 40 yards, they might.
Yeah, I mean, they could always be like the blind squirrel, I guess.
Put in the hands of your defense, which has been stellar.
So here comes the Warriors again. I'm telling you, their nation over here, they got a respectable crowd here.
Yep.
And the band is egging them on and wanting them to do more.
So this is almost a mirror image of the first half. Winwoods makes the special teams play, scores a touchdown. And then on the next drive, it's short-circuited by a couple of penalties, which is exactly what happened in the first half.
Yeah, well, they're just lucky so far that West Clermont hasn't done anything on offense.
Yeah.
There's a snap. Kick is off. Fair catch signaled for. And it's reeled in at the 30-yard line of the Wolves.
Unless Clermont mixes it up a little bit, I just don't see them being able to drive from what I've seen.
Well, part of why West Clermont can't do much is, again, the Warrior defense
Stellar.
solid.
Yeah. And they don't have to respect the passing game because West Clermont doesn't have a passing game.
Exactly. We'll see what the 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. There's the give.
Yeah, the one stat in the first half, West Clermont attempted one pass in the first half.
Yeah, well, we knew they weren't going to pass that much.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's okay if you're not going to pass that much, but the guy who was doing all the running was the quarterback.
Yeah, yeah. You know, they had the one run where they gave it to the running back. He ran for 12 yards. You would think they would tap that well again. But,
yeah.
But
clock moving down. 1:45 left to go in the third quarter. Wolves come up on the ball. 2nd and 8.
see if they mix it up here a little bit. Maybe try to do some trickery.
There's a fake. He keeps it and comes outside. But
and a
he
fumble.
fumbles. No, the ball's still loose,
No,
but
I
I
don't know
think
if
they
he got it
still
back.
got it. They still got it.
They got it back. Can you move the? I guess in high school the ball can move forward on a fumble.
Yeah, watch this.
Okay, because that ball
he didn't
advanced.
recover it. It rolled forward after it again.
He got really lucky. Winwoods had it, and
yeah,
I guess that's one way to move the ball. Just fumble it forward.
Clock down to 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
3rd and 2 here. It'd be interesting if they get 4th and 1. Will they try it? They might. Ran it to the running back, and he's going to bust
for
it.
everybody. He's still on his feet, finally taken down on the Warrior 22-yard line.
I thought he was gone for a second. We were talking to one of our guys here at halftime, and he goes, he was looking for him to bust when he did there.
You see it again where shot out of a
Oh,
cannon.
that was a huge hole.
See, in the secondary, he hasn't had a lot of practice, so guys running loose all over the place tonight.
You know, from West Clermont, I'd use the running back a little bit. It seems to be working. They've had 2 big plays off of him.
Rickman fakes a give, and he's got the ball. He's
got
able to
6
muster
yards
it up for about 6 yards. And that'll do it for 3/4 of play from Frederick Stadium in Forest Park, Ohio, where we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 12 and the visiting West Clermont Wolves nothing. There's another flag on that play. Yep.
Was there a flag?
You can tell. Well, maybe not.
They go on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, if West Clermont can put this in the end zone, we could have an interesting 4th quarter.
And I'm sure the Warrior Nation does not want an interesting 4th quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, the penalties have let West Clermont hang around, and crazier things have happened.
Yeah, most of these games I see get lost when people let people hang around.
I actually think the end of the quarter ended up a good time for Windwoods there, because West Clermont was starting to feel a little bit of a rhythm.
You know, somebody must have executed some nice blocks on that play,
Yeah.
because it wasn't a fake you out play, it was a run you over kind of play.
You know, this would be a bad play to try a pass.
If he passes, he's playing into Winwood's hand.
Yeah, based on the throws so far, you may be right. Let's hear ball the running back this time, maybe. But
They're in on him.
They stuffed it that time. The hole was not there. It was on the one play.
Yeah. They're not going to get that hole often enough to make
So
a
you're
living.
3rd and still 5. Obviously 4 down territory here. They ain't kicking a field goal. Doesn't do anything for them.
Four down territory.
Could they throw off of this formation? I don't see if he's
Rick
going
was
to.
looking to throw.
And he's
throws a
actually
fake.
open. Oh, he missed him. Had pretty good
Incomplete.
coverage.
That was respectable.
Wasn't a
play.
bad idea though.
Yeah,
That wasn't a bad throw. He
wasn't
tossed
bad
it up there.
execution.
The receiver did where the defender did a nice job. He turned his head around. Good coverage out on the edge there.
Ciante Stewart Jr., number 3 on that coverage.
Oh, he did a nice job. Turned his head
down and
around. He
6.
prevented any chance of a foul there.
Man in motion. Rickman hands off. Nothing doing.
Nope.
He's still on his
He
feet.
almost.
He was
almost,
able to twist
not quite.
around like that.
Oh, there's a penalty flag. Do you call a face mask, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it could be on a play like that. Let's see on the replay here. They might be trying to say that was a face mask.
What did they call a face mask? Was that earlier in the play? I saw one where he touched the face mask, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that warranted a
Well, that's
face
going to make it
mask.
1st and 10.
That changes it a lot. That ended. The drive would have been over.
Rickman.
That was a huge call right there because that play series was over. Now they have a chance to put in the end zone.
That's number 9 hauling Rickman down. That's Landon Anderson.
He might get in trouble there. He's offering the ball up there, the quarterback. They're trying to wrestle it out of his hands.
2nd and 2.
Touchdown.
But muscles his way in there.
Touchdown created by that personal foul call, extending the drive for West Clermont, and now it's 12-6. And we do have a ball game.
12-6, and see on the replay, this guy just runs straight north with the ball.
Created by a defensive penalty in that situation.
That's Landon Young. And that kick is good.
12-7.
So with 10:09 left in the game here, we have a score of your Winton Woodsworth 12 and the visiting West Clermont Wolves 7.
Again, that drive was extended on the penalty call on 4th down.
Yes, it was. Again, this is where they had been doing good with these penalties.
That was really one of the first defensive penalties they've had. They've been getting hurt by offensive.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where Winton Woods let's see if Winton Woods can make a play off the special teams. They've had a couple big plays so far.
This is what they need, is a play where they get a nice return. Donnie Rogers, who's this guy? Rael Kelly. That's Donnie Rogers, though. He camped out on his 10-yard line awaiting his kick. See, West Clermont will kick this ball off knowing that they might be able to play defense, too. And there's the kick. Picked up. Rogers makes the guy miss, still on his feet. Up to about the 34-yard line
Nice
before he's
return
taken
there.
down. Oh, that's not Rogers with the ball. That's Deuce Mathis.
So it's a big series coming up here. Huge series for the Winton Woods offense and also the West Clermont defense. You got 10 minutes to go here in the game, and if you're Winton Woods, you want to drive the ball here, take time off the clock and punch it in.
That's right. If you're Winton Woods, you need one of those clock-eating drives. Handing the ball to somebody left, handing them to somebody right.
This is where your O-line has to step up.
That's correct. Ball on the 34-yard line. There's a give. No gain.
And no gain on that play. Again, I would consider running to the edge and not so much up the middle.
Got number 74 coming in the game. Chris Mims, 255 pounds, 6'3", offensive lineman for the Warriors.
They had some success in the first half on throws out to the edge and yards after catch. Because if I think of getting in the open field, have them break tackles, because that's what was happening in the first half.
See what's going on here. There's the man in motion. Throws his ball over the middle.
Oh!
Incomplete, off the hand.
Oh, he got a penalty.
Flag on the play. Donnie Rogers just couldn't quite reel it in, but it looks like that
Called him
flag
for
is going to
targeting
bail
or
him out.
for a hard hit there?
Officials are talking it over. Looks like they're going to wave this flag off. No.
Personal foul.
Okay, so personal foul against the Wolves.
That's actually one of the few penalties in the game for West Clermont so far.
Okay, so it'll be 1st and 10.
So that's a
from
big
the
play
Warrior
right there.
48.
That could be a very big call.
Oh, yeah. But the Warriors have to make them pay.
Because that would have been 3rd and long, and now they've got a first down.
I mean, to me, this defense is playing like they know good well Brown isn't going to run the ball. Hand off inside.
They
Short
haven't had
pickup.
as much success running up the middle as they have on the edge. Got what, 2 yards there?
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Deontay Stewart.
Again, I think I'd considering throwing out to the edge and let them make the West Clermont defensive backs tackle. There you go, that's the edge. It's a better call.
Big play there.
When they play that wide, that's where they're slashing them.
That's Zeke on the carry. See on the replay there, he's got blockers. This is where the Warriors just want to run clock.
That's where Garrett was doing earlier in the game. He was getting those slash runs.
8:03 left. Marshawn Brown waiting to snap. Gives it to Zeke.
Again, I don't like that run right there.
Zeke can't get away.
Delayed handoff up the middle. That's not playing to your strengths, in my opinion.
See on the replay where
He's trying to spin and turn, but he couldn't break that. You get 2 of the 3 guys coming at you.
and it's number 51, Khalil Robinson on defense for the Wolves.
Seems like it's taking a long time to get these play calls in, which is to their advantage right now.
So here we are, 2nd and 10.
Go out to the left side. There you go.
Jack Oliver,
No.
4th.
Ooh, that looked like a face mask. No. Wow, they didn't call that one. Woo. Looks like he grabbed him by the.
That's a
No,
face
no, I
mask.
think he grabbed him on the. It was on the shoulder pad. It wasn't on the face mask.
West
Yeah, we were
Clermont
looking at
called
that.
the
I think that was
timeout.
clean.
6:50 left to go in the game. 2nd and 10.
That's 2nd or 3rd? That's 3rd. They didn't change. Yeah, it's 3rd. They just didn't change the scoreboard.
Okay. And they're calling it 14 now.
3rd and 14. There we go. 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14, and you're right. This is not kind of down in distance.
You're up 5. You can, if you don't make this, you can still play field position. Make them go the long field.
Yes.
But I might consider trying to throw it up to even get a penalty. Either a completion or pass interference.
Yeah, well, the Warriors, they don't get it. They got to depend on their defense.
Yeah.
And they're probably more comfortable depending on their defense in this situation.
If you got 4th and 5 or 6, I would definitely punt it if they don't get the first down here.
All right, so here we are, 3rd and 14.
Big play here.
Brown back there in the pistol. There's the handoff. They're on him.
All over that.
That Zeke stopped in his backfield. On the replay, this guy's a little bit too fast for number 77. That's number 8. That's number 8, Landon Edwards. 4th and 19. Wolves got a guy standing on his 18-yard line.
Now you're playing field position here. Oh,
Short
no.
kick. He
Not a
runs
nice
up
kick.
and catches it. And he's on his way. He's got one man to beat, but he gets shoved out of bounds by Seontae Stewart, looks like, over there on the far
Now
sideline.
they got a short field there at 48-yard line. He almost busted that.
See on the replay here.
Looked like the special teams guys just kind of stopped there for a second, you know? They lost sight of the ball and they lost sight of the running back.
That's number 15, Alexander Hawk.
So you got West Clermont inside the 50-yard line with 6 minutes to go. We definitely have a game here.
See what happens.
Run to the edge.
Rickman keeps the ball. He's able to pick up
Got
about 3 yards.
About 4 yards there. Yep. Got a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6.
These guys are missing holds. I saw a hold on that, but oh well. Rickman in the pistol. There's a give, but they stuffed
them that time. So 2 biggest plays of the game coming up here.
Who was that in there on him?
He still didn't want to go down, did he? He got another yard or 2. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. 4:50 to go in the game.
Obviously 4th down territory here. Clock is running.
Third and 6. Fork in the
Game will
road
be
and stick
decided
a
in the
fork in
trenches
a
here.
moment now. There's a give. Nothing doing.
Nothing there. So we got 4th and 5. Play the game coming up here for sure.
This could be it if they can stop them here. I just knew there wasn't going to be no running clock in this affair.
They're obviously investing here because they're giving up a lot of time here running their play. We're now under 4 minutes to go.
Our Nation got the Raptors rocking over here on this 4th and 6. 3:50 left to go in the game. Our defense, watch out for this number 15.
Big
Alexander
play
Hawk.
coming up here.
Straight
Gonna
drop.
try a throw.
Throws his
Oh,
ball.
he missed him.
So that ball's incomplete. No penalty.
Not a bad play call, just didn't execute it.
Well, this is where I feel better with the defense out there holding it down for me. We see again on the replay.
It had it in his hands
Just
for
too
a second.
tall.
You know, West Clermont burned a lot of clock there calling the play. Probably lost about a minute.
It's 3:35 left to go in the game here.
Which they're down to score, so a field goal won't help them. So 1 or 2 first downs and this game's over. But West Clermont still got all their timeouts left.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to use them. But at some point, The Warriors' future opponents probably have seen something that may encourage them. Deontay Stewart in there, quarterback now for the Warriors.
He can be a run, maybe? Is he a run option?
Zeke
It's
is
hard to
stopped.
cover. Interesting time to switch the quarterbacks. Is he more of a run threat, maybe?
More than likely, I'd say that would have to be the case.
Yeah.
No one's really hurt. I didn't see Bryce Sean Brown. Yeah,
No,
I see
he's
Bryce
out. He's
Sean
fine,
Brown
yeah.
there. So,
The only risk with that, he hasn't played in the game, right? Getting that
no,
hike
he's
and
been in the
handoff.
game,
And, yeah.
though.
But not as quarterback.
Yes.
You just don't want to turn the ball over at this point in time.
Yeah, we got a good game tonight here. We don't know what's going on in other parts of the county, but in this part here, we got a good one.
This has massive implications. This, right? Do Anderson Woodwoods play in a couple weeks?
Next week, I'm pretty
Next
sure.
week, okay. Maybe they were looking ahead.
Yeah, well, can't do that.
No.
They need to be looking ahead about how they're going to handle these flags.
Oh.
Fakes the give, he keeps it himself. Runs out of a tackle, still on his feet.
Oh,
across
he
the
almost,
field.
he almost lost
He
it. Or
almost
did he
lost
lose it? Oh, they're going to get a penalty for that. You got to control your emotions. That's going to be a first. That's going to. It'll be a first down, or was it a first down?
Yeah, it was the first. Well, it was
Well, the way they're
it should-
marking it, he'll lose the first down if he didn't make it. So the question is, did he get the first down before? Because if not, it's going to be a.
Wait, the flag is against the Warriors?
Yeah, it's going to be a dead ball foul, personal foul.
Again?
Oh,
yeah,
again.
see, I
Oh,
thought
both
that,
ways. So what happens to the play? The play still counts then, right?
No.
So you got a 3rd and 1.
See, on the replay here, it looked like the guy from West
Both of
Clermont
them.
was.
That was a heck of a deke. Told you he's in there to run. Oh, he almost lost the ball there. And that's what happened. They were fighting for it, and that's how they ended up getting in the scrum with each other.
Okay.
Got a little fortunate they got it. It was just one way, both ways. This is a huge play here, 3rd and 1. This could decide the game right here. We got a timeout. You want to get it right.
.252 left to go in the game.
You got a QB hasn't been in much of the game, so he's a little bit,
Butterfinger.
but he's more of a running threat. That's definitely why he's in. So if they're 4th and less than 1, do they punt?
No. Don't
I would
punt,
think at this
but
point of the
call a-
game with the time left, I'd consider it because then you'd put them deep and they got to drive the whole field and they don't throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? They're not a passing attack, so for them, driving the field is a harder task.
Yeah, well, you got to have your future opponents knowing that you can pick up first down like this in this situation.
Yeah,
I don't think Anderson is over there thinking that.
but
Then
if West
punt-
Clermont makes the stop, now they only go 50 yards rather than 80 yards. It'd be a tough
I
decision.
mean, they got to call a proper play.
Yeah.
I'm not for calling, Statue of Liberty or anything.
Oh, that's good
There's the
call.
run.
Good call.
Good call. First down by the
He's
Warriors.
definitely the run threat, so that's
Yeah, see
that
now
was a
with
big
that,
play. Now they got him.
now they got to start using timeout.
They used one of them so far, right? They got one left. And that was first down. You got Will this injury save that timeout?
Oh, the Warriors got an injury. Who's that?
Somebody on Winton is hurt. I don't know if that. See, that'll give them another timeout because they didn't have to use it.
See what the
in this situation, it's the West Clermont's benefit that they have to take a timeout on the field, or do they reset?
Still rolls.
So then West Clermont would have to call a timeout if that's the case. I'm just not sure.
It's up to the Warriors' offense to make sure nothing else matters. Just go out there. Because one of these opponents, I don't know who their future opponent. They might end up playing these guys again at some point.
Yeah. Not sure what is it, a shoulder maybe?
Is that number 4,
not
Jack
favoring a leg.
Oliver, the 4th.
It looks to me like maybe his arm or maybe a shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of
You know what I'm saying?
his shoulder, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's favoring.
Because the Warriors out on the field again. Offense.
So the clock does run, so they really shouldn't snap it. They should let the clock run.
Deontay Stewart.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
how long is the clock? So they should let it run.
Man in motion.
Oh, nice. He pulled it back.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good wrinkle they've thrown at the end of the game. All of a sudden, the running game was nothing they had to worry about.
Because it didn't look like Zeke wanted to give it up. Oh, yeah, that was executed
That was a good fake. You just don't want to fumble it there. Yeah, I think that was a good late game switch by Winton Woods there in this drive to bring in number 3 at quarterbacking.
Yeah, well,
nothing West Clermont was prepared for because they were stopping the run.
I'm not the coach, but any coach team I'm involved with, I need that quarterback that can be a threat to run if need be.
Yeah. Yeah, if the other quarterback's not throwing the ball, then you might as well have the one that's a run threat, right?
Yeah, I mean, if the other quarterback's not throwing the ball, these people watching films of them notice that too.
Yep. Maybe that's a wrinkle they introduce next week against Anderson.
The Warriors' offensive line, you know, they got They got some issues to address. Some of these speed rushers are getting through on the speed rush.
Second and 6 here. I think we got one first down here from ending this game.
Stewart waiting for the snap. Man in motion. There's the give to Zeke. He runs around the tackler. Still on his feet, but
That's
he's
a good tackle right there.
Taken down rudely on the 36-yard line of the Wolves.
So I have a question here. Are they out of timeouts?
According to scoreboard, yep.
Okay, that's why they let clock run. They can get it, let it run and get it down to about a minute 10, a minute 15.
They maintain.
And then on
you got to
fourth
do
down,
is maintain possession.
Fourth down, I punt the ball deep. They can run the field because there's not very much time left.
136.
Okay, there's 10 seconds left
Okay.
here. Oh, almost fumbled it. They're going to lose
Stewart
yards
running
there
out of
unless he
tackle.
can.
Gets a block on the outside, but they got him still. Rudely thrown down on the 41-yard line now.
To his credit, he stayed in bounds.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To his credit, that was huge. Watch him go down here. See him? Well, they actually tackled him down. They should have tried to tackle him out of bounds.
I seen that
Injury
move in
timeout,
wrestling.
but they rerun the clock once he's up. Because they can run it down to almost 30, 40 seconds, right?
I'll tell you, the Warriors coming in defending their home, knowing that, you know, this football season, you know, getting into October, but you got to know your identity by now.
Got to clean up the penalties.
Yes, they do.
Honestly, that's what made this a game, was the penalties.
Yeah, that did it. Left the door open.
That really on West Clermont side, I'm surprised they didn't run that running back a few more times than they did. Because he had a couple nice runs second half. Well, the clock should run again, right? Once I set the ball, you're going to let it run.
Calling it 4th and 8.
Got to run the clock, right? There you go. Now you just got to hold it for a while. I would really just call a timeout up to the clock, right? Let it go all the way down and then call a timeout.
53 seconds.
Well, until he lifts his hands up, there's 10 seconds, so he's still got more time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Warriors are going to punt this ball. Clock down to 38 seconds.
They might even just take the penalty. You know what I'm saying? 5 yards doesn't really make any difference at this point from punting it, so just let it go down. Did they call your timeout?
Timeout. 20.8 seconds left to go here.
So 20 seconds ago, that think about the big play on this drive was the personal foul, right? Or the penalty on West Clermont. Because they would have been in a 3rd and a long situation instead of first down. In case there's unless there's a Music City miracle here, it looks like the Warriors will escape this with a win.
Man, why you want to bring up the Music City Mirror? I lost big time on that. Hey, you could leave in about 10 minutes.
So if you're Winton Woods here, the only thing you have to make sure you do is execute here.
I gotta get off.
If you're the punter, you just want to get the punt off. If for some reason there's a
Well,
really all you got to do in this point is just snap it and kick it.
kick it somewhere. I wouldn't kick it to this guy where he might return it.
Yeah. Just kick it out of bounds. Good snap. Little short
Kick
snap. And that's exactly what he wanted to do. And the ball and the clock can run. Nobody's touching it.
Still running. 11.9
Got a couple more seconds. So nice job by the Winton Woods offense, running out almost all the clock except for 12 seconds.
Yeah, the Winton Woods Warriors, I haven't seen them in 3 weeks. I was hoping to see where they continued their ability with not getting flags thrown against them, but
Did like the adjustment late with the quarterback. Gave them a little bit of running that they needed for the first down or two. course, I think West Clermont got their one touchdown off of the extended drive, off of the penalty on 4th down.
Yeah, well, like I said before the game, I wouldn't count West Clermont out from anything. Because if they could get in these playoffs, let's see what happens.
They tightened up from the very first part of the game.
Throws deep. Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. We got 5 seconds to go. Oh, what's the penalty for this time? They wanted to get one last one in.
This is no good, though. There's no point in getting sloppy with these flags.
No, give him 15 yards. I think he had just one more hank he wanted to get rid of today.
5.3 seconds left to go in this affair.
I think the refs are very sensitive to that colorful language.
You get some former truck drivers to ref these games in. Okay, so here comes the West
need the
Clermont
68
Wolves.
yards.
Rickman. Wait for the
toss.
snap.
The one thing you don't want to do here is commit
Straight
another penalty.
Throwing this ball deep.
And that will do it. Unless there's another flag. No more flags.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
From Winton Woods, campus of Winton Woods High School, Forest Park, Ohio, where we have his final score of your Winton Woods Warriors 12 and the visiting West Clermont Wolves 7. Well, Ian Liddell, let me ask you what your final thoughts are on this affair that you've witnessed tonight.
Final thoughts on the game is Winton Woods was able to preserve despite the penalties. I did like that last series adjustment with the quarterback. They gave him a couple of the first downs they needed and gave him enough to persevere, and they got to clean some of that up for next week when they play Anderson, because they're going to have a much tougher opponent next week.
That's right, and don't get too far ahead of yourself. Yeah. And again, don't think you won't be facing these West Clermont Wolves again, because they're my team to beat a sleeper. But that'll do it from Forest Park, Ohio, Winton Woods High School, Waycross Media, Wild Birds Unlimited doing underwriting. This is Jacob Williams and my partner, Ian Liddell. Thank you for having us in your living rooms tonight. Waycross Community Media will be back next week.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Have a good evening.